Hi guys, and welcome back to a Side Noob tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about Zangief, definitely one of the stronger characters in Street Fighter X Tekken. So in a nutshell, Zangief is a little bit of a slower moving character. He has low mobility. In order to compensate for this though, they gave him a lot of damage in his normals. They also gave his combos really hurt. And just the mix-up game that is built into his grab is just ridiculous. So what we're talking about today, just this is going to be a great guide for beginners or people who are kind of new to Zangief or just want to learn how to do the standing grab. We're talking about that, just his basic combos and punish combos you need to know in order to beat higher level players. So without further ado, let's get right into it. He's got this great standing and crouching jab that combos into itself. This is special move cancelable. It's also cancelable into the launcher, of course. So definitely one of his stronger normals right there. This is what you want to do when you're right next to somebody. Because again, whenever he does his launcher, even from the jab, it's a lot of damage. So in comparison to the other characters. So that's a really great normal. His standing medium punch, this is what you should be throwing out 90% of the time when you just want to throw out a really strong poke normal. It can combo to itself like you see there. It also combos to the light kick, which combos to the launcher. Really important. That right there is a great hit confirm into the launcher. So I recommend using that very frequently. This also does 80 damage, which is ridiculous. That's most characters, that's almost fierce damage. So really powerful. This is also going to help keep your opponent on the ground, and that way once they start blocking this, that's when you go and throw in that grab. So that's why the medium punch is so important. Also important to note that medium punch, when you are in range for the medium punch, you are also in range for the grab. Definitely really important. So anytime you see that medium punch got blocked, that meant you should have thrown the grab. Just kind of Zangief's strategy, really important to note. So that's my favorite normal with him. My other favorite normal is actually his medium kick. It looks terrible when you just look at it, but the great part about it is the range is ridiculous. And maybe you're too far away to punish with this, but you can punish with that into launcher. So it's really important to note. A lot of damage comes out of that. The light kick, very important as well. Very little flinch. You can kind of walk and do this. It combos to itself if you time it perfect. That does take a little bit more time in training mode there. And other than that though, I don't recommend using his fierce punches too much. His fierce kick is nice as kind of a way to keep your opponent on the ground. It also advances you forward, which is lovely. His sweep's alright. His that sweep or the farther range one. So again, that's the regular one there, or the one that has extra range. It's just performed by down, forward, and fierce kick. So just something to pay attention to. And again, more damage on the farther one as well. So that's pretty much it for his normals. So just I tend to stick to those. Just these three: the jab, medium punch, medium kick. For beginners, that's really all you need, to be honest, which is great. I love playing simple characters like this. Makes your job really easy. So let's talk about his anti-airs really quick. As far as anti-airs are concerned, he has some of the best in the game. This lariat is super easy to do. I recommend only using the punch version of the lariat as the anti-air. Has more invincibility, just you're going to see that hits more. Really decent damage too. His jumping headbutt, fierce version, causes a ground bounce, which you can really lead into some massive damage if you bring in your partner. So just something to think about, because off the anti-air, being able to perform 600 damage is ridiculous. So go Zangief. Let's go ahead and... Was that all the anti-airs? Oh, he has one more anti-air. Let's talk about this one really quick. Record. We're gonna have Ryu do a jump there, and this one is new. One of your grabs. This is the charging version of the kick grab. So you just hold it and then charge it Ryu there. So it's a little bit different. You have to really get the timing down right. It's a little bit tricky. So I recommend doing it in training mode. But for most of it, you just want to use the lariat. That's the best anti-air, most solid. However, the grab one definitely has its uses as well. Let's see. That was good. I love his anti-airs. Really solid, really easy to do. It comes out so fast. Just practice that lariat all day long. So that's pretty much for his anti-airs. Let's go into his combos now. He doesn't have too many, which I think is a nice thing. Nice and simple. So right off the bat, you're going to want to use the standing medium punch for maximum damage. So this is more of a punish combo. So like Ryu misses an uppercut, something you know is going to hit. You want to go ahead and use the medium punch into the EX green hand. It's called Vanishing Flat. So medium punch, Vanishing Flat, light kick, lariat. That's a standard combo. It does tremendous damage, really easy to perform. And if you really want to squeeze extra damage out of that, cancel the lariat into your partner. Oh, I messed it up. Let's try one more time. That's how you squeeze in extra damage there. So that's his punish combo when you know it's gonna hit for sure. If it's not a punish combo, you want to start with jabs, something safe that you know. If you notice the first jab hits, go ahead and finish that into your launcher. You can use medium kicks or you can use punches if you want, just like that. So that's basically his safe combo. In this game, you can also combo into the light green hand that has enough. In the last game, you couldn't actually. It wasn't safe even on hit it wasn't safe. So you can actually combo into that now if you'd like instead. So I don't want to spend any more time on combos because I feel like there's already a lot of combo videos on Zangief, and you want to learn some combos. There's a lot, so go ahead and check them out. But that's pretty much all you need to know. Those are the safe ones. So let's go and talk about his grab. This is really what I want to talk about in this video. So his grab is ridiculous in this game, so much range. You can grab people's kicks if they're trying to kick you and extend their hitbox. And again, we were talking about the range for the light version. For beginning players, I recommend only using the light grab because if they're walking backwards or what have you, that fierce is going to miss at a lot of ranges. So I recommend only using light because only 40 less damage, and you're going to notice that fierce one misses a lot more than the light one. The EX version in this game is amazing. It does really good range, really good damage, and is also more invincibility. So if Ryu's throwing a kick or a punch, this is going to grab him where the other grabs would have gotten hit, so it wouldn't have hit. Let's go and talk about tick grabs. Tick grabs is when your opponent is blocking, and if they continue blocking after you do a string of attacks, landing that grab. So I'm going to do some quick examples on how to do on my favorites. You can do it pretty much however you want, but after a jump in, do a couple attacks, or you can just do it straight from the jump in. This is really tricky, and especially against beginning players, they won't be able to block this. And this is really Zangief's core game is being able to do this. And I know you're thinking, well, how do you even do this? You can't do a 360 while standing, or else you jump. Which is correct. So what you want to do is go ahead and watch my inputs for just a second. You notice I did the forward, down and back, only up and diagonal. So I didn't actually do the full motion. I'll try to do a couple right now. There we go. So that's pretty much it. That's all you need. Which is, you're not going to jump from any of that. So go ahead and practice that in training mode. And if you have any questions on this at all, go ahead and leave a comment, and I will respond to you. I promise. I really want to help people get this down because it's really important. So go ahead and just work on those tick grabs though in training mode because it will take a lot of time to get it perfect. And you can go ahead and mix it up however you want. That's the beauty of Zangief. The more normals you throw, the better. It's gonna trick people into really staying on the ground, especially with that medium punch. And just really mix it up. And you gotta learn the range though, because once you go a little too far, it's gonna miss. So just be a little careful there. Also important to note, if you hit them, you're gonna have to change the timing. For example, that was too early. So if you notice that's happening a lot, you're doing it too fast. So you just gotta slow down your grab a little bit, and it'll work. But you just have to change your timing. Something else to work on in the training mode. I think that's really it. Let's just go over some other ways to sneak in with Zangief. So again, that fierce kick is pretty sneaky. You can get an easy grab in there. The vanishing flat is a great way to advance and get that grab in, especially after they're waking up. Just like that. That's really tricky. And if you notice they're jumping out of that to get away, go ahead and throw out that medium punch and then grab, or something along those lines. Just get your mix-ups going. Let's see. Last thing I want to show is just how to avoid fireballs. So keep in mind with Zangief, a lot of players only rush in because they, you don't have fireball to fight back with. So people just rush in, and that's really dangerous to just jump over and do punches, because if they don't throw the fireball, you're gonna eat an uppercut. So kind of play patient, just lariat. You're gonna build more meter than them this way, and so you're kind of winning because you're building meter. They're kind of building less meter. You can also break the fireballs with your vanishing flat if you time it perfect. The EX version goes right through fireballs, and then you can kind of combo afterwards, which is some pretty decent damage. Other than that, though, I just recommend neutral jumping over it. If you can time it, Zangief's jump is really slow. So this is one of the more frustrating aspects of the game, but just practice, be patient, and you'll notice you'll start winning a lot more with the fireball characters. Alright guys, I think that's it. I just want to say thanks again to everyone who subscribed recently. We've a bunch of new subscribers since we started making these tutorials, and I just want to say thanks again. And if you have any questions at all, just leave a comment for us, and we'll get back to you as soon as we see it. Thanks guys, have a good one.